Trying. Oh, we're connected. We're on. Hi, everybody. Wow, that is so cool. How it just 1, 2, 3, boom. Hello, Facebook Live and all you amazing people out there. Thank you so much for listening. Thank you for coming on. And thank you for asking questions. So today's topic is what? Yes. What is wealth? And how do we create it? Actually, that topic could probably be a week-long class. Why do I say that? Because how many people are, say 30 people are watching right now, there will be 30 points of view about what wealth is. At least. Maybe people even have 2 or 3 points of view. So right now, in this 10 seconds, there could be 100 points of view about what wealth is. What do you think wealth is? I bet you'd be surprised to find out that wealth, money, and riches all have a different energy and different possible meanings. Hi, everybody. Hi, Barbara. Anyway, so, wow. So let's talk about wealth. What truly makes you wealthy? What would make you feel like you were the wealthiest person on your block? For me, what I have found is that wealth is even greater than money or riches. Why? Because true wealth is having friends that have your back and having your own back. True wealth is how you function in the world. True wealth includes generosity of spirit. True wealth includes embracing everything and judging nothing. Wow, bet you didn't expect me to say that. Now, let's talk about the fun part, creating money and riches. So, or maybe let's talk about the not fun part, depending on what and where you guys are at. So, is that another question? Hi there, Rocio. Hello, hello from San Diego. So, what would you have to be different? Because money and the creation of money is about becoming an energy that brings it into your life. What would it take for you to be vibrationally compatible with money, wealth, and riches? That's a really big statement, right? So, well, it's a question, but it's also like a big gulp. It's like vibrationally compatible? What the hell is that? So, one of the ways you can begin to become vibrationally compatible is you can begin to surround yourself with the things that rich people, in your point of view, or the world's point of view, whoever you think is rich, what do rich people buy? What do rich people surround themselves with? There is an energy. Have you ever noticed, and who else? Hi there. Hey, Mary. So, have you ever noticed the difference in the energy when you go into a wealthy neighborhood, say like Beverly Hills, and then you go into Watts, which is, if you don't know, it's the ghetto in Los Angeles. So you have these two very different neighborhoods. If you get a chance, drive through the poorest neighborhood where you live and then drive through the richest neighborhood where you live. There's definitely an energetic difference. What is it other than the smell, the manicured lawns, the lack of fences and guardrails on the windows? I mean, there's an energetic difference, right? So what is it going to take for you guys to become vibrationally compatible with money? One of the ways is to begin to familiarize yourself with, as I said, the things that are important to rich people. Jewelry. Rich people love jewelry. It's one of the ways they tell everybody else that they have tons of fucking money. Believe me, I know. I've been around a ton of them. So the bigger the diamond, the more you know they got some or they married some, one of the two. So it's really cool. I mean, it can be so fun and it can have no point of view. And if you just can find it fun to be around these energies and begin to receive them as opposed to resist them, you can change your whole universe. Hey, April, Eleanor, hello guys. So how can you do that? A practical way is you can go to the nicest antique store in your city. Go look around, go look at the antiques, look at the prices, look at what is selling. Ask the manager. Get to know the manager. Be friendly. Ask them questions. People who sell antiques love to talk. What a gift. Do you know, hi, you know that you can actually learn and educate yourself just by being friendly to men and women who sell antiques. That's the easy way, but you know, of course, you would have to do it the hard way, whatever that is. I'm not sure what the hard way is. Why is it that people always like doing it the hard way? And I'm talking about me too. Why do I choose the hard way? What is, you know, I just have to like destroy and uncreate that point of view. What if what if all of us were willing to have an easier life? Wow. So one of the things about creating wealth and becoming money and becoming riches is about the ease of that way of living in life. So you can educate yourself and go to antique stores, and you can begin to sense there is a energy about a hand-carved piece of wood from a different century. When there were workmen who took pride in what they did, and they took pride in the furniture and in all of the beautiful paintings and the art. So you can get a sense of that. If there isn't a great antique dealer that you know or that you can talk to or that you've heard of, you can also go to your local museum. If you go to a museum, you will see periods in history and time where there was rich and then not so rich. And if you study history, you'll begin to get a sense, right? Study some of the monarchies in Europe and look at the way they lived. Holy smokes. And if you ever get a chance to travel and see these castles and these villas, what an incredible educational opportunity. And you can actually sense the vibration of money. Money has a vibe. How cool is that? Well, what would it take for you guys to have the vibe of money? Wouldn't that be a great disease to catch? What if you could catch money like a disease? Well, you sort of can. I remember years ago, Gary telling me the story about his aunt, and he had one rich aunt. And he used to love to go visit her because she was nothing like anybody else in his family. And she drank out of crystal and had real silver and beautiful china and beautiful furniture. And her house was different than anybody else's. And as a young boy, he thought, this is how I want to live. I am so done with this, like, you know, what is this, like track housing and furniture from, you know, I don't know what the stores were back then. I want to say Fingers, but it's not Fingers. It's more like, I want to say track housing, and you just got what was utilitarian. There was no elegance. There was no glamour to it all. And he decided at that moment when he was young that he wanted to have a lifestyle more like his aunts. Now, who do you know that's wealthy? Do you have a friend that's wealthy? Perhaps you could go have tea with them and spend, you know, make an effort to get to know them a little bit better. Go spend time in their home. Ask questions. If you don't, it's okay too. Like I said, there are many ways that you can educate yourself and begin to sense the vibration of money. Sense the smell, the taste, and the feel of money. And if you can become that, you can have that. Would it be worth a try? Are you interested? What else can you do? There's so many tools that Access Consciousness offers for you, and the Right Riches classes and the money classes and the money books. There's actually no excuse for you not to be creating something different if you're actually interested. So, does anybody have any questions? Let me see if I put on my glasses. When can we meet? Well, Simone, when can we meet again? Okay, there is a question. Hey, Susie. Question. My CP is finding the questions for me. By the way, did you guys know that CP stands for Creative Producer? Not, well, maybe I better not say what I just thought in my head. This is live at Facebook. Never mind. You have to ask me what I thought later, unless you can pick it out of my head. Okay, so I said... What? Oh, wow. Okay, I'm not sure if that's a question or we're just, okay, somebody is talking about how when they were conversing with someone today, it actually made them feel good. Huh. Absolutely. You know, an act of kindness is wealth, is sharing the wealth. Your kindness is a wealth. Have you ever thought about that? It absolutely is. Your kindness, your grace, your caring, all that is part of what makes you a wealthy person. This is what gives you the impetus and the potency and the substantiation to be and enjoy your life. Wealth is about who you be in the world, what you do with what you have. So then they said, when I talk to wealthy people, I don't get the same energy. Well, you know, there are a lot of really wealthy assholes around. But you know what's really funny? Because there are a lot of really poor assholes too. I got to tell you where I got stuck as a very young person growing up, because I was surrounded by wealthy people and they were such jerks that I made the decision that wealthy people were all mean and nasty and I didn't want to be around them. That was probably not my brightest thought, because when you decide that you don't want to be around something, you cut off, and I cut off all my receiving from wealthy people, which of course ended up leading me to marry a wealthy man or a not wealthy man. Bingo bango, exactly. So that path, that one decision I made when I said to myself, wealthy people are mean, that like wiped out, I would say, wow, probably years of me receiving more money and more fun and more possibilities that I could have had. And it really wasn't until I started asking questions about, you know, what's going on here? How come I can't seem to create and generate more for my future? How come I'm having such a difficult time here with growing my wealth or even maintaining my wealth? How, you know, what is going on here? And one of the questions that I came to was, oh crap, I decided wealthy people were mean and I didn't want anything to do with them. Well, just imagine if that was your decision, how much energy and money would that cut off from your life? So let me put it to you in one other way, and we'll wrap this thing up. So let's say you go to a store, and this is one of my favorite exercises that I also give my clients in my classes. So go to any dress store, go into it and look around and pick out 3 dresses. One you love, one you hate, and one you don't really care about but you would never buy. Okay, so one you love, right? Cool. Now, how many people do you know would wear that dress? What percentage? That's cool. That is the percentage of people you can receive from. Now look at the dress you absolutely hate and are repulsed by, and look at the dress that you would never wear in a million years, but it's not so bad, right? So that energy of you not liking it, how many people in your town would actually wear that dress? Of course, if you're a guy, you'll have to apply it in a different manner, mostly. Well, we're not going to go down that direction right now, but anyway, so maybe there's a suit or something, or tennis shoes, or, you know, it's a whole different thing. I'm just thinking about women right now. If you look at the percentage of women who would wear the dress that you despise, and it's more than 20% in your city, that means that you cannot receive from those 20% of people any money. You cannot receive any energy. You have blocked them out of your life because you don't like the way they dress. Now that's a heck of a deal, right? I mean, this is how we stop ourselves from receiving. Because having wealth, having money, and having riches is about being willing to receive not only all energies, but the biggie of all, judgment. Woo! That's a story for another time. And I think we're one more question. So blah, blah, blah. No, that's the same question. Hi, guys. Any more questions? Hello. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I like to use my good china glassware too. You know, I'm saving it for a rainy day, right? When is the rainy day? When I fucking die? Okay, so how does it get any better than that? It really, really does make a difference when you drink out of your beautiful good china that you put away, and your glassware and your crystal, when you use it now. Who are you living for, waiting for? What are you doing with your life? If you're buying beautiful things, why aren't you using them for you? Who's more important than you? Seriously? Okay, let's see if there are any questions, any answers, any questions. My laugh, absolutely. Laughter is a great wealth. You are so right. Hey, Sewell. Okay. Oh my gosh, all you guys, I love seeing your names. Enjoy the moment. Exactly. Exactly. Enjoy you and what you've created, and what else can you create? What else can you be and do different that would bring more wealth, more joy into your life today? And if you're not having it, ask the question, what are you doing to stop it? What are you resisting? What are you unwilling to receive? These are really key questions. What are you resisting, and what are you unwilling to receive? And destroy and uncreate all that and try something new. All right, you guys. Well, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you tomorrow. I think we're going to be live for 5 or 6 more days straight. So not sure what time. This is kind of free form. And again, see you soon. Glassell, Houston, Texas. Space of infinite possibilities.